You wanna go?
Go.
Hello, we're in Toys R Us, and we're gonna ask some biotechnology questions.
All right, let's go.
My name's Gabriel Troy. All right. And may I ask what you're doing in Toys R Us?
I was looking at bikes.
You were looking at what?
Bicycles.
Bicycles. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you a series of questions about biotechnology. Is that okay with you?
It's fine.
All right. First of all, what is recombinant DNA?
No clue.
You just take it. You got no guess.
Recombinant DNA. Something to do with destruction of blood?
No, not even close. All right, on to our next question. What was the name of the first cloned sheep?
Dolly?
Dolly, that's very good.
Yeah, good job, good job.
All right, what's the Human Genome Project?
Human what?
Genome Project.
No clue.
Take a guess, take a guess.
Something to do with something to do with the greenhouse and keeping people in there or something?
No, good effort there. All right.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
All right, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Let's go.
Wait.
All right.
How's it a biology project in a toy store?
What?
How's it a biology project in a toy store?
See, we're talking to people in surveys.
I haven't seen you guys talk to anybody.
Oh, we just talked to one guy. We have it on film if you want to see.
Bitch, you guys can't have that up here.
We can't?
Can't take any pictures. If you got a bag, put it back in the bag.
All right. We can't film here.
Where's the bag?
It's back here.
We just got kicked out of Toys R Us. We're gonna go over to Hobby Lobby now and see if we get kicked out of there.
All right, so that's 100 tally sheet.
Yes, it is. And we're gonna go over to Hobby Lobby after here.
Asking some biotechnology questions.
All right, we're here with what's your name, sir?
Jason.
We're here with Jason at the sleep station. We're going to ask him a few questions about biotechnology. Well, first, what do you do here?
Sell mattresses.
Oh, you sell mattresses. Okay. We have one question. What is recombinant DNA?
Recombinant DNA. That's a good question. I know what DNA is. I'm not sure about recombinant DNA. Well, let's see. Recombinant DNA. Let's say it's reconstituted DNA.
Okay, maybe.
What's the name of the first clone sheep they ever did?
Oh, first. I remember that one. That was gosh, that's all he talked about. Do you know what it is?
Some 13-year-old kid got it. Come on, you got to know this.
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't pay much attention to the name of the sheep.
Come on.
What?
Bertha.
No.
Bertha? No.
That's not it.
Oh,
Not the first clone sheep.
my wife. Hold on, let's see if she knows. Hello? Hey, what's the name of the first sheep they cloned? Oh, Dolly.
Your wife knows.
All right.
Tell her.
They're
Congratulations.
filming me here, trying to ask me some questions. I didn't know the answer to that one.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Thank
We just left sleep station now. We're going to Hobby Lobby to ask some more biotechnology questions. Yeah. Technology questions. And just before we start, you're in biology, right?
Yes.
At the high school.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Christine Brown.
Well, hello, Christine Brown.
Hello.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Abel.
Mrs. Abels. You hear that, Mr. Michael? Mrs. Abels. All right. First of all, what is recombinant DNA?
Recombinant DNA is when you cut part of one DNA sequence and then insert it into another one, and then you have recombinant
Okay.
DNA.
When was the Human Genome Project finished?
I don't know what the Human Genome Project is,
You hear that?
so I can't.
Mrs. Abels, have you not been teaching your students about the Human Genome Project?
That is just sad.
What is a southern blot?
I don't know.
Did she not teach you that either?
No.
It's a disgrace. Alright, come on. At least you know what the name of the first cloned sheep was.
What kind of teacher do you have?
Sally. Did you
Sally,
hear that?
there you have it. There you have it.
Sally.
That's America's education for you.
Thank you. Well, that was Hobby Lobby, and we just interviewed Christine Brown, who's a student of Mrs. Abel's, who's a moron. But anyway, we're gonna go to
Pet Paradise.
Pet Paradise and interview a cat or something. Or a puppy. Yeah,
Puppies are cool.
nice, yeah.
Puppies are so cute.
Yeah, I like puppies. I'm here with Polly. Hello. Hi. Anyway, we're gonna ask him a few questions. What is recombinant DNA?
Next question.
Okay. What is a southern blot? Hey. What's the first sheep that they ever cloned?
All right, no.
Now bunnies.
Here we have some puppies.
They're sleeping.
We have another puppy here. This one's really cute. Nothing to do with biology, but look at the bunny's face. Look at him.
They're so cute.
Someone buy one, please.
Oh, look at this white one eating.
He's
Yeah.
a little spaz.
Don't call him that. You don't know him.
They're insulting dogs over there.
Look at this one sleeping.
Oh,
Shut up.
Hey, here's a nice little one there.
those rabbits are so cute.
All right.
Don't say that.
We just got back from Pet Paradise where Eric was almost eaten by a bird. And we're sitting here in front of this Canadian license plate. Canadians? In Texas?
This is Best Buy. They did not let us do our project here because they are mean.
They're very mean. I hate them
Why?
so much.
I don't get why Best Buy is so mean. I mean, it's not like their products are any good.
You know what I think?
What? What do you think?
They're mean.
They are.
Best Buy.
If you're
Baskin
watching
Robbins.
this project, you shouldn't shop at Best Buy.
You should shop at Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins, that's right. They've been selling high quality ice cream for many years.
Many years.
That's right, so shop at the 30 wonderful flavors.
Baskin Robbins, not Best Buy.
Right now, even though we're not supposed to, we're not going to ask any biotechnology questions. This is just a statement that we're against Best Buy.
Damn right.
Here's that, don't shop at Best Buy, shop at Baskin Robbins.
We're outside Office Depot now. We're walking over to Barnes Noble. We were told not to come and film in front of their store even, but out of another act of protest, we decided that we would put anything behind them. Film inside.
Yeah.
We were told not to.
Ooh.
Anyway,
And we should start running just in case, you know.
Yeah.
to shop at Best Buy or Office Depot.
Even though you can get an Ice Cube CD for $13.
Or two
And-
DVDs, and don't forget Pokemon cards.
Yeah, you
Series
gotta
2.
love the Pokemon
Series 2
cards.
with one foil card inside. That's right, one foil card. Pokemon trading card, Series 2. That's right, buy them only at Best Buy.
We got an Onyx.
In not Best Buy, but somewhere else, in Baskin Robbins, we bought some Pokemon cards, and me and Kenneth would like to show you our best Pokemon cards.
I had Mewtwo. It was like the main character in Pokemon, the first movie.
Dude, Mewtwo.
All right. And I have Lickitung, who, as you can see, he attacks enemies. Well, you see, Lickitung's tongue can be extended like a frog's, and it leaves a tingling sensation when it licks its enemies. All right. That's just, there you have it.
And I have Dugong. He's a seal-like Pokemon. Dugong is the final stage of evolution for seal. It stores thermal energy in its body and can swim at steady 8 knots even in intense cold. In the Misty Mermaid, Ash and friends return to the Cerulean City Gym to visit Misty's sisters. While visiting, Misty participates in a water ballet that gets ruined by Team Rocket.
And then
A
he took
Pokemon battle follows, and during the fight, Seal evolves into Dugong to blast Team Rocket into defeat. Now, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
All right, just quickly.
Here we have number 92, Ghastly, who, some of you may know, his first appearance was in episode 20, The Ghost of Maiden's Peak.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was when Brock and James from Team Rocket fell in love with this ghost. It was on the other day, and I got Onyx. As Onyx grows, the stone portions of his snake-like body harden to become
I'm gonna stop recording.
sooty black and diamond spike.
If you
It's
stop-
showdown in Pewter City. Ash finds himself face to face with
Shut
the first
up.
Pokemon gym leader, Brock. Pikachu powers up as
You've been talking for like 2 minutes.
But Brock lets loose the monstrous Onyx, who makes short work of it. After some intense and extremely weird training exercises, Pikachu battles again and topples the giant Onyx. That was from episode 5, Showdown in Pewter City.
Here's a,
I remember that episode
wait.
where they went to there and they met Brock for the first time.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Have a good day. And
How are you?
Do you remember episode 18, Tentacool and Tentacruel?
I actually do.
You
Yes.
see, in that episode, in order to construct a new hotel at Huberport, a developer hired Pokemon trainers to get rid of his Tentacool because they inhabit a coral reef that the developer needs to build over, you see. And anyway, Team Rocket tried to scam the developer and get rid of the Tentacool, spreading a mixture of soy and vinegar over the area. Their plan backfires, however. Here's the catch. However, as Tentacool evolved into a gigantic Tentacruel, which attack until Misty comes and saves the day.
Oh, Misty, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And this is Slowbro. He first makes his appearance in episode 17, Island of the Giant Pokemon.
I've never seen that one.
I actually have. Slowbro is the second and final evolutionary stage for Slowpoke.
Cool.
Hi.
Way to go, fellas.
Thanks, man.
The shelter that is latched onto Slowpoke's tail is said to feed on Slowpoke's leftover scraps of food. In the Island of the Giant Pokemon,
Don't shop here.
a band of lost Pokemon
Don't shop here.
encounter a lonely
They'll kick you
Slowpoke.
out.
They will. Sitting on top of a rock, looking over the ocean.
Protest.
After Pikachu asks it for help and direction, Slowpoke sticks
Go.
its tail in the water and evolves into Slowbro. Now, if that ain't interesting, I do not
All right,
know what is.
one last shot. Here we have once again Lickitung, everyone. That's right, number 108, Lickitung.
Show the picture.
Alright, we're gonna ask him some biotechnology questions. What is recombinant DNA?
Recombinant DNA is taking DNA from different organisms on the evolutionary tree. So you take DNA from a plant, or better example is a bacteria, and you put it into a plant. And there's different methods of doing it. I don't know how much you want to get into it, but that's the basic idea.
Your answer's better than anyone else so far.
Even
But,
our teachers.
Yeah. Is that Mr. Michael? All right. Second of all,
Gel.
yeah. What is gel electrophoresis?
That's when you take a gel which is made of agarose. It's sort of a polymer, and you cut your DNA of interest, whatever it might be, with restriction enzymes, and then you run it on a gel. And since DNA is negatively charged, it'll run towards a positive charge, and in the gel, it'll hinder the DNA so that it bands depending on the size of the DNA. So you get different bands depending on the size of the DNA that you cut restrictions.
This guy's good. First good.
First person to
All
answer
right.
that all day.
Yeah. All right.
What is the Human Genome Project?
Or here. When was it finished?
When was it? Well, it's not been finished. They don't have a full sequence for human.
Mr. Michael, wrong again.
They have a full sequence for the fly, for Drosophila. That just came out, but they don't have a full sequence for human. But what it is, they're trying to sequence the entire genome of human DNA. So the bases, they're trying to get the whole bases.
Yeah,
All right.
to that.
Here. Okay. What is a southern blot?
Oh man,
We're gonna try to get him.
there's
We're gonna get you.
Uh-oh, I think we stumped him.
there's three different ones. There's northern, western, southern.
No.
RNA, DNA,
No.
and protein. I'm not sure which one's which.
You've already, like,
I wish our
Southern-
teacher could explain that stuff.
silly.
I'm gonna guess southern is RNA, but I'm might be DNA. Yeah, at least something like that. But basically, what you do is you run your gel, and then you transfer it to a membrane, and then you can use a radioactive probe to find a particular fragment of interest.
That's very cool.
If he was teaching us, I probably would have got a 60 on that quiz.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We just got out of Barnes and Nobles where these two Mexican guys named Eugene and Joe, and this really happened. They bought us Frappuccino and gave us insider stock tips. And according to Eugene and Joe, the two Mexican guys who bought us Frappuccinos, the stocks you need to invest in involving biotechnology are Genentech, Medtronic, CPI, Merck, and Glaxo. Well, alright. And these Frappuccinos are really, really bad. But I think Eric's gonna throw up. Oh man. They're not good. They have lots of caffeine in them, and we're really hyped right now. So anyway, just invest in those companies, because Eugene and Joe, the Mexican guys who bought us Frappuccinos, said to invest in those.
Joe! Come on, Harold, do it!
Those are those nasty Frappuccinos that we got from Joe and Eugene.
Yeah, we dared Harold to chug it down in one go. Only he can do it.
God.
We're here at a bar with Amanda, and Amanda, we're going to ask you a couple biotechnology questions, if that's okay with you.
Have at it.
Alrighty, let's get started. Well, first of all, you're a waitress here, right? Well, let me ask you one question. What is a southern blot?
A southern what?
A southern blot.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
Yeah, take a guess. Anyway,
Lot.
what does it sound like?
Something having to do with the atmosphere, maybe. I don't know.
You're very close.
You almost got it.
Yeah.
Something coming from the south, a big cloud or something. I don't know.
You're right.
That's good enough.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right.
And the weird thing is, we don't know it.
Yeah. Anyway, what was the first goat or what was
Sheep.
It? A sheep. Yeah, a sheep that was genetically made. Very
Dolly.
first thing. Dolly. Correct. Way to go. Yeah.
How about
Do I get prizes?
Sure. Well,
you can buy us alcohol.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
What is recombinant DNA?
Oh, God. It is... I think it's DNA that, like, has split off and repaired or something.
That's good. That's
That's
right.
very good. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. All right. Here's a toughie. What is gel electrophoresis?
It's where you take this gel and you put it in a slingy and you fill it with DNA and then you let it run and you track the DNA.
You're right. That's very good. Where'd you learn that?
Biology 101. 113.
Ooh, 113. All right. Well, thank you very much, Amanda, and
Yeah.
everything. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
You're welcome. Good luck on your project.
Focusing on the alcohol.
Ask away.
You said this.
All right. We are here outside of Barnes and Noble, and we came across these two lovely ladies, and we're about to ask them a few questions. What
A
are their-
politician, I see.
You know.
Future president. This
So,
is Jacqueline, and I'm Mimi.
hello.
All right.
And you guys are?
I'm Harold, and this is Eric,
Eric.
and then that's Kenneth at the camera.
Hello.
All right. So we're gonna ask you a couple questions about biotechnology. Do you know what biotechnology is?
Okay, I'm assuming it has to do with like technology for medicine, like biomedical engineering.
It's close.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. All right. What is a southern blot?
Southern
Blot.
blot? Blot or blot?
Blot.
Okay. Now, this is how smart we are. Okay, Jacqueline, think about it. I'm thinking it has to do with like maybe some kind of concrete or like a blood vessel that's clotted. Yeah, something like southern part of your body.
Yeah, sure.
It's close enough.
All right. So it's a blood clot in the southern part of your body.
No, but okay, what is it?
It's something about radiation and DNA and
Okay, okay.
stuff like that.
You were close. You were very close.
We were
Yeah.
very
What was the name of the first clone sheep?
Mimi? Dolly.
That's right. Yeah.
Dolly, that's good.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what is the Human Genome Project?
What is this?
Yeah.
Cloning?
Sure.
Yeah, the cloning of like humans.
That's good.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We'll go with that. I don't know. We're not really sure ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that extremely
It's something about
unbelievable.
human genomes.
I think you guys know the answers for every one of these questions. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't ask them.
You really expect way too much of us.
Yeah.
Maybe this project is more to walk around and see how little people know.
maybe it is.
Okay, go on.
You know, like
All right.
the jaywalking thing, the jailing.
Yeah, that's kind of. Anyway. All right. I know. Okay. What is gel electrophoresis?
Gel electro. Okay, it's I'm thinking now. I think this might be it. It's that little kind of in like biology, for instance, when you put that gel in little container, and then you put this blue liquid in, and then you connect it to these wires, and you see the electricity. I think.
What happens when that?
What happens from it? Something with the DNA, K plus. I can't remember. It was like 11th grade in high school. I was telling you
That's
about
good,
it
actually.
years ago.
That's.
Okay, what is it? I'm thinking that might be
It's
it.
that pretty much. The DNA separates out and
It comes out.
And you see the electricity and the I'm thinking that it
that's
could be
it.
the.
That's it. Okay. What was the? Yeah, some others.
Oh, yeah. What is recombinant DNA? I think we solved it.
No, hold on here. Sounds very familiar. Means like. Why don't you tell me? Is that really?
It's the DNA that.
You split it off from a certain second.
We're asking the questions here. Okay?
Well, I want to learn. I'd like to learn.
You'd like to learn? They take off the DNA from the DNA molecule and change it around so it's on another DNA molecule.
Okay.
Is that it?
With restriction
Yeah.
enzymes and
Yeah.
sticking out to one another.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
All right.
Is this so scientific?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for biology. We're going to do this video project.
I think you guys did a really, really good job. Now I'm going to go and research all these terms.
Good,
Just
good.
refresh myself.
So what grade exactly do you think we should get for this?
Okay, well, to begin with, I like the way you guys handle it. Very good people skills. You're very polite, you're well spoken. You know, you made me think about terminology that God I have not used or heard in a very long time.
More after this.
Actually, you know, that's what I thought in 11th grade when I took biology. But we did that whole electrolysis or electro something. Yeah. I thought, oh, never. But look, guys just asked about it. You know, so I barely remember it. But what grade do I think you guys should get? It depends on how much effort you put into this.
We put in a lot of effort because I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've been
just
walking around for like 4 hours now.
Well, you know, considering I like all three of you, give them an A. But to be quite honest to you, I don't know what the guidelines for this project are, so I can't tell you what grade you deserve. I don't know what your professor, your teacher is expecting from you.
Based from what you've seen so far, if you were grading us, what would you give?
If I was grading you, okay, well, with my guidelines, I mean, I'd like you, I don't know what you guys are
We'd
doing.
like to see you get an A.
Yeah, I'd give you an A.
An A?
for that. But I
You
would
hear
have
that?
liked the fact that you guys had cue cards, and for every question you answered, you had a reply. So that I could, you know, I want to know. I mean, you brought up some things that I want to know the answers to.
All right.
Well, then you got Barnes and Noble here. We can go.
Yeah.
Then
Research.
why don't you come with me? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think you guys
All
did
right.
a good job.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Book, recombinant DNA is DNA whose nucleotide sequence has undergone alteration as a result of incorporation of, or exchange with, another DNA strand. And that's what...
Right now, Eric and Harold are looking for answers to the questions we've been asking people. And of course, I'm not doing a thing, because I'm lazy. That's okay.
Gel electrophoresis is a technique for separating charged molecules in buffer solution, particularly proteins, nucleic acids and their degradation products, based on different mobilities, by their different net charges at a given in an electric field generated by direct current through the buffer. So that's basically what this book says electrophoresis is.
Who's the author of that book?
The author of this book is M. Thane and M. Hickman. I believe them.
That is very good and interesting.
Really?
And we're sitting by the magazine, if anybody was wondering.
According to this book, the Human Genome Project is, by 1987, a genetic map with an average resolution of about 10 centimeters between markers had been achieved. The human genome is estimated to contain about 3 times 10 to the 9th base pairs. The Human Genome Project is an internal research program launched in 1988 and expected to be completed by 2005, whose objective is to map all human genes precisely to their respective positions on chromosomes and to identify their DNA sequences. Techniques involved include the use of genetic markers and satellite DNA.
But as we know, it ended last year, I think it was.
No, apparently to this book it said they haven't ended yet and they will end at the year 2005.
No, okay. This book disagrees. This book says, with the first draft of the human genome due to be published in 2000. So,
That
That's the first draft. That doesn't actually mean that they could be finished.
but Mr. Michael said that it had been done last week, and she said that about a month ago. So,
Well, yeah, that is true, but that's just their first draft. They're not completed. This
Yeah.
book says they'll be completed.
but Caleb said they don't have it at all.
Well, yeah, that's right.
and he was smart.
Yeah, Caleb knew about not just Southern bloods. There were Northern and Eastern, all those weird ones.
And
No.
Southwestern and
Yeah.
different
North,
stuff like that.
Eastern.
All right.
Well,
So what else is there?
I think that's about it.
wait, we have one more. We've done recombinant DNA. We've done gel electrophoresis.
Southern blot.
Southern blot.
See, we don't exactly know what that is,
So we're about to look it up and explain it to the class.
because we are such good people and we want to share our knowledge.
And we also want to get a good grade.
Yes. So we might.
You heard Mimi and Jacqueline, though.
Yeah.
We definitely deserve an A.
Yeah. They said for themselves that we deserve an A. And they're actually going to be coming in soon.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to discuss with them Southern blots and all this.
We're gonna teach them our ways of biology.
That's right. As through the eyes of Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. So, Mr. Michael, we're doing this for you. The
And
Southern
I'm-
blot technique.
But I know Robbie would be so proud of us right now.
Yeah, Robbie. Yeah.
Robbie, we're doing this for you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Robbie Gentry,
Gentry.
you're
That's
my
right.
hero.
Anyway, the Southern blot technique is a very sensitive method for detecting presence among restriction fragments of DNA sequences complementary to a radio-labeled DNA or RNA probe sequence. After initial separation by agarose gel electrophoresis, restriction fragments are denatured. You read it.
Where are we?
There are a lot of big words to form single.
Harold does not show up on camera,
Restriction
right?
fragments are denatured to form single-stranded chains and then trapped in a cellulose nitrate filter onto which the probe suspension is poured. Hybridized fragments are detected by autoradiography after washing off excess probe using DNA fingerprinting. See Northern blot technique, figure showing comparison.
Well, that's apparently what that book means. So,
There you have the Southern blot technique.
and that explains
And
everything.
This book is the Penguin Dictionary of Biology by M. Thane and M. Hickman.
And I
It's the 9th edition.
suggest you go read it.
Mm-hmm.
Because biology,
It's fun.
The 9th edition of Penguin Dictionary of Biology is an invaluable reference work aimed at students in biological and related sciences, as well as professionals and interested in laypersons. This dictionary gives extensive and up-to-date coverage of modern as well as classical fields such as molecular biology, immunology, cytology, genetics, ecology, botany, and zoology.
I think those ladies were lying to us because I haven't seen them once.
Well, no, I mean, they were talking about something really
I think
heavy, and I think it's going to take them a little bit of time. I actually think that we kind of...
They said they were working through some personal issues.
Right, some personal issues.
Go ask if they need a shoulder to cry on and tell them I'm in here.
Why don't you do that?
Hit on enough people.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
Let's count the college girls you've hit on.
Okay, there was one in Zuka Juice, or Jamba Juice.
There was that girl over there.
Yeah, we hit on her.
And then the two, that's 4.
Yeah.
And we got 2.
Wait, no.
Then
Because I hit on like every
Baskin
single...
Robbins.
Yeah,
And then in
Baskin
Best
Robbins,
Buy.
And then Red Lobster, and
Best
then the
Buy.
lady in Best Buy.
5, 6,
No,
7.
she said she wanted me. I heard
Right,
her
yeah,
actually
yeah.
say that.
That's 7.
That's 7, and I couldn't even count how many Red Lobster people there were in.
Oh yeah.
Because there was a bartender there beforehand, and she didn't want to.
So that's like 9.
Yeah, we've hit on about 9 or 10 women so
like,
far.
Yeah, like 12. We've hit on about 12 women.
So far, just so far.
Yes, and so far we completed the biology
We
project.
completed the biology project.
But if we happen to see more people to interview,
Well, yeah,
if you know what I'm saying, we will.
we will definitely ask them many questions about recombinant DNA.
Combinant.
Recombinant, sorry. By recombinant DNA, I meant addresses and phone numbers, specific dates.
And I guess that's about it from us
Yeah,
for,
I think so.
for now.
So let me just get a shout out to all my peeps at home. I love you, Mom. And I thank God for everything that He's done for me. If he wasn't in my life, I wouldn't have done this. And you're not listening.
I'd like to personally dedicate this, and I think it's important that we dedicate this to a great man, a very great person who's helped us all along. Mr. T, Steve Gutenberg, and William Howard Taft.
Don't forget Elian Gonzalez.
And Elian Gonzalez. Little Elian's right now, he's in
Florida. He's been taken by the INS from his parent.
We like to say
his
that
uncle's home.
We're with Elian all the way in his struggle.
And
to be reunited with his father.
Because although it is Cuba, he should be with his father.
Unless his father beat him.
Yeah.
That's wrong, but
yeah.
But the kid needs Blue's Clues.
He does.
We think that the U.S. government has no right to take the kid away from his father.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because fathers are important.
Unless Clinton was
If
going
the
to
kid
be his
does not
father.
have a fatherly figure, how can he grow? How can he become someone like me?
Well, you see,
that.
Shut up.
We have to look at the nature of the human psyche. Is having a father really necessary in the successful development of a child?
Well, I mean, having a father is really, really, really important. However,
Yes.
if the father overly loves, if the father gives the child everything, such as me, you're not going to grow up to be
That's the problems with Elian's Miami relatives.
right.
They give him all these toys and stuff.
But yet they don't buy him a new slide for outside. It's the same yellow slide.
And he can't even go outside to enjoy the weather.
'Cause
How can a boy?
They were using tear gas on the protesters.
Tear gas.
It's obscene. It's obscene.
I think that the
U.S. government should not get in the ways of a son and a father's love for each other. And even if the father lives in Cuba, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter.
All right. On to our next issue. The 2000 elections.
Right.
Now it's become fairly apparent that campaign finance reform will be a big issue in these elections.
Big issue.
What is your stance on that?
Campaign finance reforms? I don't really care about them. You see, because I can't even vote. You know, I mean, if I could actually vote and I could actually participate in the voting to pick the candidate who I thought was best. Personally, being a Republican, I think that George Bush is. I mean, he's not exactly the greatest person. He might have done some drugs in the past.
But who hasn't?
Who hasn't? That's what I'm saying.
That's how
He grew
Clinton
up
got
in the-
elected.
He grew up in the 70s. How can you expect a person who grew up in the 70s not to do drugs?
Basically, it's crack versus marijuana. And
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure crack's gonna triumph against marijuana.
No one smokes cigarettes. Not in the
those girls
70s.
out there did.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
They put them out for the purposes of our video.
That was really nice of them.
that was.
Let's talk about our next issue.
Abortion.
Smoking.
Smoking. Well,
I think it's important that the U.S. government really needs to take aim at the tobacco industries because they've been doing a lot of bad stuff for lots of years.
actually, if you look at the records, more people die from tobacco use than marijuana, cocaine, and all the other drugs combined.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really sad.
Yes.
I mean, so tobacco is basically the sole drug that made our country great.
Mm-hmm.
That put us on the map. That's what got all of our money. But
Yeah.
that's it.
All right.
That's what I think.